Do you know what to do if your vehicle stalls in the middle of the road? Hello and welcome to the Throwing Your Parents Under the Bus podcast. I'm Jane Ubel, and joining me is veteran crash investigator and driver safety expert Mike Pehl. How you doing today, Mike?
I am doing great.
Awesome. Well, today Mike will walk us through exactly what to do if your vehicle suddenly stalls or breaks down, whether you're on a quiet country road, a busy highway, or a fast-moving interstate. The actions you take in those first few moments can make all the difference in keeping yourself and others safe. But before Mike shares his expert advice, let's hand it over to our TikTok creator and resident enrichment seeker, Natasha Johnson, who will tell us about the student whose question inspired this episode and also explain why this topic every driver should know. Natasha?
Yeah, so today we have Gabe from Finland, Minnesota. He says, "Dear Mr. Pehl, my parents grew up on farms, so they were always driving tractors and other farm vehicles. The scariest thing that happened to my dad is he was fixing a tire on his work truck on the very edge of the shoulder of the road, and his coworker was getting a tool out of the back of the truck, and there was a distracted driver that hit the truck. But my dad got himself and his coworker out of the way in time, or they would have been killed. He learned that day that you always need to look when you are repairing a vehicle on the side of the road."
Wow, Gabe, and actually a shout out to Gabe. I actually am doing Gabe's behind the wheel right now, so that's pretty cool. So actually, I'll have him in the car. He's getting his farm permit like in the next month or so. So all good. But great observation, great enrichment to bring this up, because we kill a lot of people on the side of the road because of this same thing. And for everybody out there, listen, your car, when it stalls, doesn't just quit. The car might quit, but the car doesn't stop when it quits. You hit the brakes and make it stop. You need to keep that car rolling, and you need to get as far off the road as you can. If that ditch isn't 5 feet deep or where you can actually get down in it, go down in it. All right. If it's a flat tire, you pull off to the side with your hazard lights on and you limp that car along until you have a turnout. It is so dangerous on the freeways to get, and you never pull off on that left shoulder on the freeway. You need to get to the right, but it is so dangerous to do that. And you to be working on the side of traffic going 60 miles an hour. And also we can learn that why did these people, this distracted driver, hit them? And I know exactly why. The car is parked on the side of the road. You're working on it, and a driver's coming down the road. What do? They look at you, right? Remember, our mind takes the steering wheel to where we're looking. Oh, look at that problem on the side of the road. And then before they recover, it's too late and they hit the vehicle. They're very, very fortunate that nobody got hurt, nobody got killed. But listen, flat tires, you can drive that car, not at 60, but you can go 5 miles an hour for quite a long time. A rim that your tire is on, the rim of the tire is not worth your life. Okay? And chances are you're not going to wreck the rim as long as that tire didn't blow all the way off. You know, so if you got what they call an aluminum rim and there's no tire on there that's flat, you know, a lot of times you saw the chunks on the side of the road. You know, if the tire leaves the rim all the way, you're probably going to ruin that rim. But I tell you what, that rim at $200 or $300 is nothing compared to the disaster that's going to happen if you pull that car over. Man, it's your life. It could be you in a wheelchair forever. I mean, it's just not good. So, you know, you do whatever it takes to not do that. And let's say you can't get off the road. You need to call 911 immediately. It is an emergency. And you need to get a patrol car behind you with its red lights on to shut that lane down. That's exactly what they would do. So, you know, good job, Gabe. You know, I just like these enrichments. I mean, you know, the driver's ed department fought us on these enrichments. They didn't want us to do them. And look at where they've come. You know, I just tell your friends, man. It's just a good thing. Good job, Gabe.
That's right. We like the students that our students. We are happy to have them. We we never really run out of observations for our podcast because of our driver ed students like Gabe from Finland, Minnesota, and we appreciate it. And of course, we
Yeah.
also appreciate all of our students and their parents, and of course, all of you who have taken time to listen to our podcast to learn how to become a smarter, safer driver. And you know what? If you learn something new, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with your teen driver and with the friends who may end up stalled in the middle of a road sometime, and they would wish they knew what you already know. The more young drivers who have this knowledge, the safer our roads will become. And if you'd like to hear more of our episodes of Throwing Your Parents Under the Bus, visit our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/drive safe, ride safe 1, which is the number, not the word. And if you have a question or a topic that you'd like us to cover, we'd love to hear from you, and you can email us at info@drivesaferidesafe.com. And to learn more about our driver education programs and resources, visit drivesaferidesafe.com. That is our website. And of course, until next time, remember, knowledge saves lives. So please,
Drive safe.
Ride safe.
.com.
Bye, everyone.